Yo, another brick in the wall here. I'm just chilling on my balcony, just drank some coffee. Low key, kind of people watching. You always see the weirdest things sitting up on my balcony because the Las Vegas, like the main Las Vegas wash, runs directly behind my apartment. So, like, there's my apartment, I'm up here on my balcony, and then looking down is the wash, and then there's a big fence in the middle blocking it all off so no one can get in. But so we got this big wash. When it rains, it literally turns into a full flowing river. It's pretty crazy, and you see mattresses going down it and all kinds of crazy shit. But you know, they're connected to the wash is connected to like the tunnel system, you know, where like the people live. And so you always see the weirdest stuff going on in the wash. Like just now, literally, just now, there's just some lady just like rolling around in the dirt, just like sunbathing, fully clothed, just like rolling around in the dirt. And then just left her backpack and just walked off. And every like 30 feet she would stop and then like just lay on the ground and then just get up and keep walking. So weird. But like, I don't know, you just see all freaking walks of life walking through this wash. And there's no like reason to be walking through the wash. I mean, for like me, you know, I mean, there's nothing down there. It's just like desolate. There's trash, you know, like there's no walkways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you gotta get down there somehow. And you see all walks of life. I've seen dudes with like fresh shaven bald heads and like button down shirts with a watch on and his iPhone and his freaking dress shoes and slacks, and he's just walking down the wash. Like, but when a guy like that's walking down the wash, he's not like, you know, the mood's very like bad. When you're looking at it, you feel like you're seeing this dude's like worst day in a long time. Like, you know, he probably freaking has been up all night doing some kind of crazy drugs and is like got into a freaking accident and is just walking. Like, who knows, man? Like, why is that dude just walking through the wash? Because like 98% of the people you see are like, you know, disheveled, probably homeless, probably living in the tunnels. So I don't know, you see dudes like that and you're like, what the hell are you doing? But other than that, it's just crazy shit. Like when I first moved in here, they really fixed it up, but I could count, there's probably like 8 or 9 tents all down the wash. But since living here, they've kicked everyone out. Every like 2 weeks they'd come by and just pick up all the stuff and throw it in a big dumpster. In like the truck on the bed, it was just a big dumpster. And it doesn't matter if people were there or not, they'd just come and throw it all in the freaking truck. And then people would come back like hours later and set up in the same spot. And they kept doing it, kept throwing away everyone's stuff. So I don't know, I guess everyone just learned to not come back because they're gonna get their stuff thrown away. So now we don't have any tents though, which is pretty interesting. Like, they actually fixed that problem, because there's literally, it went from, you know, 5 or 6 tents and just constantly people crashing out here to 0 in months. Like, it's been like 8 months since I've seen a tent over here. But yeah, I've seen all kinds of crazy shit, and it's good they didn't let people stay right here. I don't know, I've seen crazy shit. Like, first month living in this apartment, some dude like overdosed and literally like passed away, and the people were doing CPR and they literally brought him back to life. It was crazy. Dude was like blue. That was wild. Yeah, there was like people yelling. There's probably a group of like 10 people all like screaming and fussing, and luckily one of the dudes who was removing the trash had a freaking life kit on him and gave him Narcan as well. So yeah, And you know what? I was there because it was right next, like probably 50 feet from my apartment. So I ran down to the fence and I was calling 911. And you know what? 911 answered, and please hold. I was on hold for 30 minutes, and then eventually no one answered, and the dude got revived, so I just hung up. And then about 3 hours later, I got a call. I was like, oh, what's this number? And it was the fucking police, bro. I was like, wow. This dude just died, and you guys called me back 5 hours later. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. So I don't know. People talking about, I'm about to get political. Defund the police. It's just like, bro, they didn't call me back for 5 hours. Like, that's the issue. Anyways. Same thing too. My car got stolen. I called them. And that's also another, I don't know, that one wasn't an emergency. So I understand. But also, like, 6 hours later, my house got broken into. That one was, you know, scary. Took them about another 5 or 6 hours to show up. Like, that's a problem, yo. Anyways, you do see crazy shit going on in this wash. So I'm glad it's a little cleaned up, but yeah, you really just see all kinds of stuff. And you know, I was super stoked because freaking I was sitting out here just watching, and then I got a notification on my phone that Andrew Callahan, the freaking reporter on YouTube, shout out to him, man, he is so good. But I saw that he posted a video, and it was about the Vegas tunnels. And so I was just watching all these, like, you know, I'm thinking about all this stuff, and then he posted a video about the Vegas tunnels, and I have just, like, got so stoked, yo. I click on it, it's an hour and 37 minutes long. Dude, I'm so hyped. The opening scene was just some dude playing the guitar real good on some, like, Charles Manson shit. It was cool. So I haven't watched it yet, but shout out to Andrew Callahan, because he drops the best videos, and I know I'm about to learn some crazy shit and see some crazy shit that I've never seen or heard about after watching his video. And it's going to give me a whole different perspective from sitting on my balcony, because, you know, I see, right now I'm looking at an entrance to the tunnel. So it's like, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited to watch his video, bro. Shout out to Andrew Callahan. But peace.